How you doing, guys? My name is Antoine Turner, and I wanted to talk to you about youth homelessness. Youth homelessness affects millions of kids across the United States, and that's not even counting how many kids it affects in this world. Youth homelessness, to me, means a lot. You know, I know exactly what those kids go through on a daily basis. Just trying to survive. They wake up, survive, go to sleep, survive. They're just trying to survive, and they're trying to find their way. Between the ages of 12 and 15, I was homeless in high school, and it's the worst experience ever, being a kid homeless. You're not like every other kid who got a stable environment to live in. You feel more like an outcast, and not only that you're homeless, that kids can tell that you are, and it hurts. I remember days I didn't eat, and going to school, trying to focus on grades and, schoolwork and how to have a social life. It just didn't work out as well. I was blessed to have a homeless liaison to, help us out with certain things. But other than that, it sucked, and I decided to leave, New Orleans and try to, find a better place for myself, because my grades wasn't good. I had scholarship offers, but I couldn't go to school anywhere because just being homeless and all that stress, I didn't take care of my responsibilities. I didn't have people paying attention to me in school telling me what to do. So I saved up the money I had and I went to California, and I thought everything was going to be so much better. But California is expensive, and me being an 18-year-old kid, I didn't know that. So between 18 and 21, I was sleeping on a park bench in La Palma Park in Anaheim, California. And it was horrible. Like, it would rain. I had no place to go. Days I didn't eat. And I didn't know what to do. I contemplated suicide, and I didn't know if I was going to survive out there by myself, So, one day I decided that I'm going to get myself out of this. And that's not the case for every kid. You're very prideful. You don't want to let people know that you're homeless. You don't want to talk about these things to someone because you feel like you're being vulnerable, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to hold all these things inside in the hope that you can find a way out of it. And some kids never do. Luckily, I was able to do that. I came up with a plan and said, this is what I'm going to stick to. And I kept God first. And He took care of everything for me. So I made it off the street. I got my grades up, and I said I was going to get a scholarship. Now, being homeless, it was hard trying to stay stable and go to school and everything. And it's not easy, man. It's really not easy. And to see kids go through that now that I've made it out of it, I want to help, So for my, event that I did, my service event I did for homelessness, I decided to go out there and do a fundraiser to help kids in the Ida County area to find a home. And that whole program was housing, school plus housing equals success. And that's so true. I just needed a little bit of school and a little bit of housing and a little bit of stability to make it. And it made a big difference in my life because now I'm playing at the highest level of college football that I can. And I have an opportunity to go expand myself and, be the best that I can be. And that's what I want to do for these kids.